going on with your forecast here. Clouds and radar indicating a couple spots of light rain, mist, and drizzle in the Austin metro, in addition to some heavy fog. We've got dense fog, dropping visibility. The storms are just out of reach here. What's capturing my attention right now is this trying to be a squall line moving through the San Angelo area, in addition to these storms to our south and west in between Austin and Del Rio. The two of those are going to be our storm makers for the morning commute later this morning. I mean, within the next few hours. A severe thunderstorm watch is in place until 10 a.m. for the Hill Country and the Austin metro. That means ingredients are there. We are just waiting on everything coming together later this morning for those strong to severe storms to fire. In the meantime, the fog is the biggest issue. I mean, we are seeing significant visibility problems up and down the I-35 corridor, spilling into the eastern Hill Country out towards Gillespie County. We've got visibility less than a mile. I mean, so from, Highway 290 starting in Austin all the way through Fredericksburg, you're going to run into low visibility readings, and Eastern County is not much better. Looking at today, we've got highs in the 80s, warmer than yesterday, but that 80% chance comes between about 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. These storms are largely going to be a morning event. Severe risk today, a 3 out of 5. This is the highest it's been all season so far. 2 out of 5 risk in yellow here. So there is a significant risk of seeing some strong to severe storms, and nothing can be ruled out. That's the problem here. It's not like we can just focus on one threat. Some of these storms could give us hail problems, wind problems, tornado problems. I show you this map all the time, and I tell you the colors tell me that that hazard is possible. The black lines on top of that hazard means that significant hazards are possible. And by that, significant by definition for a tornado would be EF2 tornadoes possible or higher. For hail, that's 2-inch size or egg size hail or larger. With winds, this could be in excess of 58 miles per hour. Any of those are possible out of any well-developed storm today. So what does the timing look like? Well, 6 a.m. storms are starting to approach our Hill Country, and those are going to continue to impact the Hill Country through the 7 and 8 a.m. hour. Austin Metro, I'm expecting these storms to be in our area between about 7 and 10 a.m. Smack dab, middle of the morning commute. We've got some nasty thunderstorms sitting on top of us and eventually spilling into our eastern counties after 10 a.m. before we see a little bit of a lull in the early afternoon and potentially a few more storms this evening. But this is really going to depend on what happens over the next few hours. The flooding risk is a 2 out of 4 today. Most of us will be between here, 1/4 of an inch to 1 1/4 inches, but we still have a lot of water already in the soils from yesterday's rain. I was looking at some of those rainfall totals. 1 to 3 inches of rain is what we had along and east of I-35. So it's not going to take much to see some flooding, to see those flood advisories go up and, heaven forbid, a flash flood warning. That being said, 7-day forecast. Let's stay talking over the next several hours because this is going to be the most active day of the next 7. Tomorrow, a few lingering storms. We continue to cut down on the storm coverage Thursday. We'll drop those rain chances out of the 7-day Friday through your Mother's Day weekend. Highs will be in the 80s. But if I were you, I would make sure you've got that KXAN weather app. Have that location set to follow me because you might not be at home. You might be driving to work or school or whatnot. And make sure you're staying up to date with us here at KXAN. Erica?